Here we go for a new tutorial on this channel. Today we are going to talk about TikTok ads. I will show you how to create your first search ads campaign on TikTok. If you are US based, this is definitely a type of campaign that you want to test for your lead generation campaign. As you already know, the search on Google and Bing is going even more expensive every year. So the CPCs are just skyrocketing. Of course, the traffic quality is very good, but there is a point in where sometimes the profits tends not to be here because of this clearly huge rise of CPC on the search. And the very best, I think, opportunities are right now on the search, not on Google, but on TikTok. I'm not very sure about what it looks like in the US regarding the market share, but I know right now in France, it's like 10 up to 20% of the search behaviors are right now happening directly onto TikTok. I think it's even bigger in the US. So that's why you definitely want to create and test these new features on TikTok. And guys, I will show you in this quick tutorial how to set up your first search campaign on TikTok. It's a campaign that we are right now using for our home services lead generation campaign, whether it can be roofing, windows, bath remodel, HVAC, home securities, and it's working very, very, very well. It brings us great traffic, and of course, it generates leads with good quality, which is even comparable to the search and on the Google search and on the quality that we can get on the Google search, but for a lower price. So that is why definitely you want to try this kind of campaign. So again, I will show you how we do that in Lead Studio and how you can set up on your own this first campaign on TikTok. We'll jump onto my screen. So let's go. In fact, if you are US based, you are very lucky because at the time I am making this video, the search campaign are only available in the US. So it's not available yet in Europe right now. So that's why we are very happy to expand the US because we are able to leverage our lead generation strategies on this new campaign type. And definitely this is working very well. And I want you, of course, to do the same. If you don't test, if you have not tested this kind of campaign yet. Okay, so here we go. We are on TikTok Ads Manager. If you are familiar with the platform, it's good. Otherwise, you will see it's the very same platform that you can have on Facebook ads and Meta. So you are not going to be lost. So what you want to do is that you create a new campaign. To access the search targeting, you have two options. First is to target the traffic part, on which you can then select search campaign. The problem with the traffic is that the campaign will not optimize for your conversions, which if you want to scale is really problematic. So ideally, if you are in the lead generation industry like we are, you would select lead generation, but this feature is not at the time I'm doing this video, not yet available. And the only way to do conversion optimization plus search campaign is to select sales. You will see it's just a matter of setup, but basically it does not change anything at the end. So you click on sales and then you are going to select search campaign. Again, at the time I'm making this video, this feature is only available in the US right now, not in Europe. So if you are US based, you are very lucky. If you're not, you just need to wait a little bit more time before you can access this new functionality inside TikTok ads. Okay, so once you clicked on search ads, you just give a name to your campaign. This will be Demo search campaign, and we can move forward. On the targeting setup, very simple. Again, this is working the same way that it is working right now in Meta Ads. So don't panic, guys. This is pretty simple. First, what's important is that you are going to optimize for website traffic, which is very important, and of course website conversion. You can also drive conversion onto your TikTok page, but the quality of your leads is going to be lower. So I would really advocate for remaining for website to website optimization. And then you will select goal, which is of course conversion, your data connection, which is the very same as pixel, if you are familiar with the terms inside Meta Ads. And then you will just click the event for which you want to optimize your delivery for. So basically, this should be a submit form here. This is a demo account, so the event is not ready yet. So that's why we cannot select the optimization events. So the trick here to be able to access, in fact, the search campaign, instead of creating a submit form as an event, which you may want to do if you are only focusing on generating leads, you will create a purchase, in fact, event that is going to be considered as a lead on your side, but for TikTok is going to be considered as a purchase, and that is the only way to access right now the search campaign feature. So right now the optimization event is not yet and correctly set up because just the optimization event is not ready, but bear that in mind to be able to access the setup. And then it's where it's getting even more interesting. It's where you are going to be able to target keywords, and it's going to be the very same that you can do inside Google Ads. So what you want to start with is that you will upload some keywords. So let's say that we are doing some roofing generation, a lead generation campaign. So it could be keywords that are roof replacement, for example. Okay. So then what can be good is that you are going to upload very generic keywords, so for example roofing, and then you can click onto discover keyword to have more idea about what people are looking at right now inside TikTok. So here we can see that it's not very efficient for roofing. It's not a problem. Then for the match type, I would really advocate again to start with phrase match. The time the pixel is getting familiar with your audience and you start getting some conversion incoming, and once again the campaign start to scale, you can eventually opt for broad match targeting, but the logic is the same that you can have right now inside your Google Ads search campaign. If you are only relying on phrase match keyword to be able to generate highly qualified leads, don't overcomplicate things and just keep focusing on phrase match keyword also inside your TikTok ads campaign. So in fact, what I would advise you to do is to upload all your keywords that you have right now inside your Google Ads campaign and to directly upload them inside your TikTok ads campaign. Once you have done that, first try to, of course, untick this box because you don't want at first let the system optimize for you. This is very important. For the search volume, you will want to target, of course, a broader audience. So try to have at least 10 to 20 keywords, and so that you can at least have 100K people that you are able to target inside your TikTok ads campaign. Otherwise, the CPC is going to be higher and your just the target size of your audience is going to be pretty small, so you are not going to deliver like a crazy bunch of leads. So try to be a little bit wide at first with your keywords. I don't want to take too much time finding the keywords, but I think you understand the logic behind that. Then go onto your budget and scheduling. What's good here is that you can directly set up some specific time. So again, I would advise you to only advertise during the week, and from 8 to 8, I think is good, 12 hours campaign. What we see right now is that during the weekends, either the leads are not so qualified, or the CPA is just crazily high compared to what we can get during the week. So at first, I will only advise you to remain on the top hours inside a week. So from Monday to Friday is good at first. Then the location, I think that's why we don't have like a crazy search volume, because we are still in France. So for the targeting, of course, you want to do manual targeting at first. Go into the United States. If you want to target zip list and to geo-target your campaign, first I would advise you to go onto the tutorial I did for Google Ads, explaining you how you can target with a zip list your customers inside Google Ads. In this video, you will find a Google Sheet on which you can just upload your zip list, and it will correctly format the zip accordingly to the Google standards. You can reuse this one for TikTok. It works the same. So you can then click onto bulk upload, and you will be able to, no, it's not Australia, it's United States, and then you will upload here your zip code. You just upload the file that you can get, that you will get inside our Google Sheets document, and it will work perfectly. And then regarding the rest of the targeting, it's of course based on what you are going to advertise for. But if you are if you are in the same vertical that we have right now, I would advise you to remain on the 25 plus, which is the best, of course, audiences, and try to avoid young people, not to get fancy click and to pay for nothing. Languages, of course, you will want to remain English speaking audiences, and then I think that's all. If you see that the quality of the leads is not so high, or you see a lot of clicks but not so many leads at the end, and if you are sure that your funnel is correctly set up, I would advise you to only focus onto iOS, to be sure that you are only advertising to an audience that's in fact has an iPhone, because on Android, I don't know how they do things right now, but sometimes we can see just crazy bots that are inside Android. So just to avoid bot clicking and that kind of stuff, remain focused at first on iOS. And I think that's all. Then you can click on to continue, which we are not going to be able to do because of this optimization event. You can directly start with a target CPA. I didn't spend time about that, but it's important to directly give a target to the algorithm to be able to deliver results that may be quickly profitable for you. So don't forget this part. And then, of course, the last point will be to correctly set up your pixel and your tracking. So for that, very simple. You will go onto Event Manager here. So it's the same regarding the setup that you can get inside Meta again. So pretty simple if you are familiar with conversion tracking inside Meta. And if you are not, you will see this is very simple. So first, you will click on to connect a data source. It will be a web data source. You will, of course, put your website. So we have this one which we use right now for Windows. Strasbourg, GES, it's in France, so don't panic. Then you go back onto your TikTok ad manager, then you put your website. You will get a code to set into your website. So choose manual setup, click TikTok pixel, which is the best. So this will be a demo pixel, create. Oh, pixel USA. And then you get your code. So you just copy the code, you go onto your hosting platforms. So we are on Hostinger right now. Then what you will need to do is that you will need onto your file. So then once you access your landing page, you just go onto the header and you will just paste the code that you got here. So before the closing of the head, and then you save, of course. And that's all for the pixel setup. Then you click on to next. What you want to do right now is, of course, to set up the event. So you can click on to launch builder, which is easier, but sometimes a little bit misleading. So I will prefer to go onto classic manual setup. So remember what I explained you. What you want to do right now is to just create a purchase event. Try to be simple. So content name, you don't want. Really general. Okay, why not getting the URL of the event? You click on to next. Then you will get all the code. So just be aware that you only want to track the purchase. You don't want to track the rest if you are not an e-commerce platform. Then you just copy the TTQ track purchase events. You go back onto your page, and what you will need to do is that after the TTQ page tracking, you will of course just put the purchase, and I think that's all. So just to make it a little bit easier to understand. So this is how it should look like. And if you want to add some event value after the purchase part, you can go here and add whatever you want that you think is interesting for your data analysis and conversion tracking. Then you save, and we're done. So once you have done that, what I advise you is that you go onto your thank you pages, you refresh a little bit of time, and generally you need to wait up to 24 hours before the event starts showing off inside the search campaign. Then you can select it, and you will be able to select the purchase event and to move forward to the ads creation. For the ad creation, pretty simple. It's video first. So if you had good videos that are working right now in Snap, in Meta, Instagram, you can use the very same. Same for your landers. And based on that, you can start optimize accordingly to the performance that you can see. And guys, I can tell you, it's if done well, of course, it delivers great results for your lead generation campaign. So I can urge you more than to try the search campaign inside TikTok. That's all for me for this tutorial. I hope you liked it. If it was the case, please comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to work with us, and of course, if you want to work with us, especially onto search ads inside TikTok, you just need to go into leadstudio.us, reach out to us, and we'll be happy to jump onto a call to better assess your needs and to see if we can help you leverage this new feature inside TikTok to deliver you with high quality leads. This was Thomas from Lead Studio. Hope you're going to try this new functionality. Wish you the best for your TikTok campaign management, and see you soon for the next tutorial. Bye.